Hey guys, Katie from ShaktiShiva here, and I am here to explain the difference between massage and myofascial release and why I use myofascial release as the foundation to my practice. So let's start off with massage since everybody pretty much understands what massage consists of. You have the two most popular styles of massage, a full body relaxation massage, where you're kind of just laying there on the table, you're getting covered with oil, maybe some aromatherapy, some hot towels are involved, and you're kind of just melting into the massage table, right? It just feels really good and relaxing. Then we have our deep tissue massage. That's where you're kind of gritting through the pain. It's like, oh, it just hurts so good type of feeling. Your therapist is using her elbow and just working through those railroad tracks along in your upper back, um, which also again feels good. Now, I'm not saying that there's no benefit to this style of body work. There definitely is, and it feels good, and you find some relief. But I have found through my education that it's just their benefits are limited because the massage techniques that we're used to only end up affecting two out of the three layers of tissue that tend to hold tension. And so that's where myofascial release comes in. MFR is the only technique that has shown to affect that third layer of tissue that can hold tension in knots, called the fascial layer or the connective tissue system in our body. So, the three major points of difference between MFR and massage that allows us MFR therapists to affect this third layer is the time component that we use, the force component that we use, and what we really end up treating. So, coming back to the time components, we, after a thorough consultation, looking at the body, we determine where your body's holding the restrictions, and we place pressure into those areas of restriction and hold for about 5 minutes, give or take. So we're not sliding our hands over the body with oil. Our hands aren't moving. We're just pressing down, finding a good, strong connection to the tissue of your body and holding. That time component allows that fascial system to start to unwind and open up. Secondly, the force component, which is minimal. We're not forcing our way through any tissue. We are, through those 5 minutes, we are using gentle pressure. And so I like to use the analogy to my clients that are used to the deep tissue massage. I like to use the first date analogy. So if you're going on a first date, you're in the restaurant and your first date is being handsy and aggressive and just kind of passing that comfort barrier, what are you most likely to do? You're going to throw up your hands, be like, whoa, dude, back off. I'm getting out of here. You're just going to, you've passed a barrier and you're gone. That's what happens in your body, in your nervous system, when you're in that deep tissue massage, when you're in that gritting mode, when you're like, oh, that your therapist is passing that comfort barrier and your body's like, I'm out of here. Nothing's going to happen. All right, so let's come back to the first date analogy and reverse the conditions. So you're coming in, you enter the restaurant, your first date stands up and, is super nice. And throughout dinner, he's asking you questions, he's attentive, he's listening. What are you going to do? You're going to open up. You're going to soften. You might tell him your whole life story. You might even tell him some of the bad stuff, right? And so that's how your body works. That's how um, your nervous system. That's how the fascial system works when you work with the gentler approach of myofascial release. Again, it opens up, it softens, it lets you in. And then lastly, what we actually treat. Now, of course, we're going to work on treating the physical symptoms, but in the back of our, in MFR therapist's head, we're like, all right, so these are the symptoms. So what now is causing the symptoms? So we don't just treat a sore shoulder, say that 5 times fast, but we look at the entire body to see why that shoulder is chronically in pain or why there's a lack of range of motion. It could actually be coming from the hip or maybe some more tightness in the neck. So yes, we treat the symptoms, but we also treat the entire body to really get to that main cause of the symptoms. So with that, this is the technique that I have found that can reach that third layer of tissue, that fascial layer, and make lasting changes. I have been able to help my clients change their story from living in chronic pain, not knowing or not thinking that they will ever find anything else to help them. Flip it around and let them see a light at the end of the tunnel. Somebody with low back pain not being able to walk around their block, helping them relieve that pain to get them to be able to walk. Or an older person that maybe has been dealing with a shoulder issue, wanting to throw a baseball with their grandchildren, thinking they'll never be able to. And yet a few sessions later, they're throwing that softball. So this is the technique that I found that I am able to help change my client's story. I'm able to create lasting change for them and give them a light at the end of the tunnel and a better quality of life. So those are the differences between massage and myofascial release. That is why I have my practice, or the myofascial release, as the foundation to my practice. So if you're ready to book an appointment, you can hop onto my website, katiesleepwellness.com. You can do that right online, or you can shoot me an email at info@katiesleepwellness.com and let me know that you're interested. Also, if you are not in the Juneau, Wisconsin area, I do have some how to self-treat your body up on my YouTube channel. And you can take a look at some of those videos to start learning how to treat yourself with no fancy equipment and the comfort from your own home. All that information is right below. And I hope this has helped help you explain the difference between the two techniques. And I hope to see you on my table. Thanks, guys. Bye.